Here with Hayley Stirling, who's the Community Development Officer focusing on women's football and futsal for Northern Football. She has also recently been appointed the head coach for our Northern National Women's League squad. Firstly, Hayley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I've been on the national coach pathway for about the last 10 years. I've come through, done my C, my B licence, and I've just started my A licence this year. I've spent the last 3 years as a head coach at Football South in the National League down there, and also spent a year in 2011 as the assistant coach for Northern's football team then.
Brilliant. All right, so heading into the National Women's League in October this year, do you have any goals for the team for this season?
Yeah, I think a top 3 finish and getting into those playoffs is key for Northern. I think every team aspires to do that, and we shouldn't be any different. The quality of the training that we can provide for our players is going to be key to that, but also continuing the developing the players, the coaches and administrators in our local clubs. Brilliant.
What sort of environment do you see Northern Football providing for its players this season?
We want it to be aspirational, so that includes players that are involved in Ferns programs, our national age group teams, FTC, so that there's a real promotion of our own pathways at Northern. Also promoting players from the Northland region. And then we've got to also put in those considerations with those players and those programs and make sure that we're supporting their development.
Brilliant. And how do you see the National Women's League fitting into the current football season and the way that the NRFL and those sort of seasons all combine?
Yeah, I think it does offer an extended season for those players aspiring to get into those bigger environments. So we want to make sure that we can build on what the clubs are doing in the winter season, but also provide some clear communication and some pathways for those players in the clubs early so they know what they're coming into, and we want to be able to provide the best environment for those players.
Awesome. And lastly, when do you expect to be looking at making squad and team announcements and those sort of things?
We haven't really put a date on it now. I've been at a few games already, and I'll continue to do that weekly, going to watch Premier League games, Northern League games like that, and also getting any feedback from clubs, coaches on players to look out for.